Welcome back to the podcast about movies. Today we got our first film review. Just straight up a film review, not hitting any list, not top 10, not top 5, whatever. We saw the movie this weekend, the first of 2024 for everybody.
Yeah.
Argylle.
First film review of 2024.
Yeah.
Hey, like this. Let me just hit the crickets for us real quick.
All right.
And we got a guest reviewer in with us today.
Yep. Say your name, man.
Yeah.
My name is Robby McNeely.
Robby. Oh,
What's up,
first
Robby?
and last. There we go.
What's up, Robby?
All right, man. So he saw Argylle too. So yeah, man. First of all, I was like, I'm excited to be back in the movie theaters for 2024. And this is what we started with.
I'm about to say.
I had my blue icy. I had my popcorn, and I was ready to go.
Facts, Lou. I looked at my wife midway through the movie. I've never said this, but I said, "Are you ready to go?" Halfway through the movie.
I mean, what movies were coming out the first month of 2024? I mean, so I know like I had like 3 options I could have went to go see. There was the new International Space Station movie.
It was bare. Mean Girls.
The
ISS,
beekeeper.
The Beekeeper, yeah.
Mean Girls, and then this movie, Argylle.
And then there's that rom-com with
Anyone
But You came out
or
last
something?
year.
Yeah,
It was
Oh,
2023,
yeah.
December.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, bro, two people actually got up and left the movie theater.
I wanted
Watching
to.
this. They did.
smart on them though.
It was.
I know.
Because, like, nothing happened at the end that I wasn't going to already find out.
I'll tell you what. Let's start off with this. What are our ratings out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah, let's go around and say that real quick.
So my letterbox is 2.5.
Okay.
My out of 10, it'd be like 5, maybe 4.5.
Okay. Drew.
3.8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
3.8.
Robbie.
Hey,
I think a 4. I think I remember saying somebody out of a 10, like a 4.
Oh.
Just.
They didn't do it.
I don't even think if it went to streaming, I don't even think I'd want to watch it.
Dang.
If I knew it was
Well,
coming out
because-
on Apple, I would have waited till Apple came out with
we
it.
would have the ability to go beep, turn it off.
All right. I'll say this. I'll give it a 5. Let me tell you why.
That's too high.
It's not. The story itself, they actually had something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool plot.
Whenever you see her character, she actually was Argylle. And the reason she's creating everything is because she used to be that character. That is genius. But the execution, right. The execution
There
is
are
like
so many frustrations with that movie.
absolutely agreed.
And it blows my mind. You look at the cast, talk about
Exactly.
like Starfield.
Yes.
Henry
Yeah.
Cavill had nothing to do with the movie.
No.
Henry Cavill, they paid Henry Cavill and they
Let's talk about Samuel L. Jackson's role, okay? Because that man got paid a bag to watch the Lakers hit a layup and clap his hands a few times and then say that line.
Listen,
the real agent.
Dua Lipa, Henry Cavill, and John Cena did nothing in this movie. Nothing in this movie.
What was the budget for this thing?
I couldn't even-
Because I mean, talk about spending, and they had to
check.
spend money on effects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'll say this:
Hold
effects.
up. The effects were horrible.
The ending little fight scene or whatever.
Yeah, we'll
you
get there. We'll get there.
ugh.
Man, I got a lot to say about it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let's praise the Lord, though, because we no longer have to watch that trailer anymore.
Oh yeah.
Because we saw that trailer probably
yeah,
with
they-
him and Dua Lipa dancing.
before every movie.
so
We were
this
just
movie
like,
cost $200 million to
They,
produce.
they probably spent $100 million on advertising and then getting Samuel L. Jackson to watch the Lakers layup. There was half the budget was advertising and Samuel L. Jackson.
Gosh.
okay.
But I agree with you. That's why I gave it a 4.5 because it had a good story and a good plot.
Yeah.
Everything else,
Yeah. Let me start off with this. The beginning, I was like, okay, this movie is cheesy. It has some things to it. It's trying to be like other movies where it's imitating spy movies, but throwing in a lot of humor. All right, cool. It got to a point, though, where I'm like, okay, at some point I'm going to laugh, though. And I didn't. Bullet Train, I laughed.
Bullet Train's a good movie.
It's funny.
Yeah, Bullet Train's great.
I didn't laugh not once during this
I
movie.
was entertained during this movie.
When?
I was.
During Argylle?
Yeah, I was. I had a fun time during some scenes of this
This
movie.
man Luis was laughing at the cat.
Huh?
No, he was like, I hated the cat because it was CGI cat. Like, who just use a real cat? But Sam Rockwell did a great job. like being funny.
No.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did.
I'm sorry. I didn't laugh not once during the movie.
I
sat there the whole time like this.
I had some moments where I was like, okay, this is funny. But then I was like, okay, let's get back to it. This is trash.
Do you think that like I think maybe the issue is I had a really high expectation for
I think
this.
everybody did.
Seeing the fact it's like they threw that Kingsman name everywhere. It's like from the
Yes.
creators of Kingsman. I
Yes.
love the Kingsman
Kingsman
movies.
is funny.
So great.
Did you watch the end credit scene?
Yeah,
Yes.
with Argylle.
Yes.
How they're making more Argylles, but it's like a real movie.
I was out as soon as the
Yeah.
credits rolled. I bounced.
Well,
Was
get
it the
this,
end
get
credit
this.
scene?
Yes.
So the end
Oh.
credit scene that goes with the Kingsman.
Argyle
my.
is a member of the Kingsmen. And so they said more Argyle coming soon. Like
Part
there's a
one of
Marvel
the book.
movie.
That's what it said. Part one of the book.
We're gonna get the book and film, which
I don't even know if Kingsman could save the Argyle franchise.
I said I will not be. I will. You know me. I'll probably.
I
be
think
there.
it was just.
I'll
I
probably
think
be
it's
there.
because it. I think it's because it was the first movie that was so big in 2024. Beekeeper. Okay, it was all right. Mean
because
Girls.
we
it
saw
wasn't
this
the biggest.
trailer 400,000 times.
You saw the trailer every single time.
Here's the thing. There's even some movies where you could turn your brain off and be like, okay, even though this was bad, it was still a good time. Like Fast and Furious. We know what it is.
Yeah,
we
you know
know
what's
we know
coming.
Dominic Toretto's about to pick up a building and
for
save
family.
the
It's
planet
true.
for the
For
family.
family.
Right.
It's true.
You could turn your brain off because you know it's a good time. This, again, like you just never got there to enjoy it.
So here's what I have to say: is that at the beginning, you know, when he railed with the car, like when he like railed with the car,
Like
Yeah.
a skateboard.
I thought, okay, cool. Like this is cool because they're trying to make it so like exaggerated because it's a book.
Right.
But then they brought that same CGI throughout the whole movie, and I was like, get this out of my face. I hate it so much. Like this, it was stupid.
Are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room yet?
The ending fight scene. Where
When she ice skates on oil.
Hold on, before
On
we even get there,
oil.
though, before we even get to that part,
Spoiler
the
warning?
The smoke scene sucked.
Yep.
Oh
The
wait,
smoke-
do we
the-
need to talk about spoilers?
No.
No, they can.
I mean, it
You
has
ain't
been
missing much.
It has been a week.
It's been a week. If you haven't watched it yet, too bad.
Hey,
There's spoilers.
Here's your spoiler.
Yeah.
Don't see it.
That's crazy. I
love
don't
it.
see it at
But the
all.
smoke scene sucked.
No,
And-
go into the smoke scene, Lou.
Okay, what was the point? You can't see anything, and then you have the stupid dance that they do in the
Yes.
smoke scene. I'm like, ugh. I wanted to throw up because I was like, bro, she picks him up
Yep,
and
picks
just
him up
starts
doing
spinning
the-
him around. I'm like, bro, this is so stupid.
It's bad. Bro.
Like it was just a bad movie.
And they're just firing bullets randomly.
Like they're gonna hit those. Come on now, they ain't hitting that. So I thought it.
Again, it's supposed to be funny though. It just the only thing is it wasn't.
I think they try to make that scene too funny, and it was just like, okay, I don't even like this. Is stupid.
Now, the ice skating scene.
Oh my.
Robbie, do you want to take this?
Okay, so it's funny because they did a lot of callbacks through the whole movie of like they wanted to do foreshadowing and they wanted to do like these big old twists, but every single corner you turn, you saw the twist coming.
Yes.
You knew what was going to happen the entire time, and it's like they tried to be inconsistent because
Well-
the whole thing they had this excuse of her going into this coma from ice skating. And you're like, this is okay, and then like just randomly. The turning point of the movie, she's like, can I actually ice skate? And they're like, yeah. And next thing you know, she decides to slap blades on the bottom of her feet
Yeah.
and go around slicing dudes up. Not skating on ice, skating on crude oil poured out on concrete. And it
Which
was
doesn't make any sense.
It's bad.
And-
but do you remember in the first Transporter,
I haven't seen that movie.
Jason Statham, because you hate Jason Statham, that's why.
Yeah.
Jason Statham has a fighting scene on oil just like that. And
Is
the
he ice skating on oil?
No, but he's whirling around. People are slipping off of him. Like
Yeah.
it's a thing. Like they're making fun of spy movies. So like even that within itself, I get what they were trying to do. Execution horrible.
And you also you think about, okay, cool fight scene or something. You want at least a little bit, like, she didn't do any of those action scenes
Facts.
herself. It was all had to been done from like a stuntman or
Yep.
CGI or something.
Yep.
So I think that took away from it a lot. Like if you actually had her doing something and it seemed like she was actually doing it, other than you're like, this is so fake, it's unreal.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is when she started doing those fast twirl and she just started shooting.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, get this.
Oh
out.
yeah. And you're telling me Sam Rockwell didn't get catch a bullet in that?
Yeah.
Like it. I think what made me the most mad was the CGI. I hated the CGI.
awful.
because they used the cat was CGI, then everything else was just CGI, and it's just stupid.
Let's talk about how Ellie Conway is also the Winter Soldier, I guess.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
And how she becomes activated off of certain words.
That part. No, we'll talk about not laughing in the movie. I laughed at that part.
I did too. I was like,
it was cringe laugh though.
yeah. So
only because like
ready to comply.
right.
Like it was made by Apple, and I thought it was shot by an Apple iPhone. That's how bad it was.
Whoa.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Hey, did the Lakers win though?
Stop. Well, yo, this is the movie. Our opinion is do not see this movie.
Yeah.
It is not that good. I am so sorry to the people who created it.
You said you're sorry.
Because I felt bad because they took time to create it, but it's also like,
We hope there is not another one,
yeah.
but we'll see.
We hope. But
I mean, what's coming up next? What's going to be the next thing for us to go see?
Bob Marley,
Bob Marley or Madam Web next week.
Madam Web, and
Madam
Bob
Web
Marley.
and Bob Marley.
Which
I don't know.
One's gonna be, and one's I have high hope for. I'll let you decide which one.
All right, but that's it. We love you guys. We'll see you on the
If
next.
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man shows up, I'm throwing a fit.
Wow.
I don't want stay away from that movie, Andrew.
I think
Spider-Man shows.
Toby, Andrew, and Tom Holland all stayed away from the movie. They're not bringing them in.
Even if Tom Hardy's Venom shows up, now if they put Morbius in it, I'll kind of laugh. Anywho,
Morbius and Madam Web.
we'll get there when we get there.
2024.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see when we get there. But guys, thank you so much for watching the episode. We will see you on the next one. Peace.